Our class was, that I took, 160 hours completely. So in 3 weeks, you were done, and they took you to DPS and you took your test. We didn't have simulators back then, so there was the danger of, tearing up someone's clutch or transmission, dropping gears. Now they practice for an entire week before they even get to skills on our simulators. So we teach them how to shift. We teach them to be smoother. We teach them to turn correctly. Our program now is 240 hours. So they have 2 weeks of prereq where they take their tests for DPS, but also we give them a curriculum, we give them lectures all during the first 2 weeks, and they get on simulator for the last week of that 2 weeks. After that, they go to the skills, which is out on our pad, and they learn how to do a proper vehicle inspection, how to back the vehicle, how to control it, how to set their seat properly. You would not believe how many people don't know how to fix their mirrors and their seats. We had, when I took the class, roughly 5 days of backing and pre-trip. Our students get 8. We had 5 days of driving. Our students get 8. So we've increased the amount of they get behind the wheel, which makes them more productive and ready to be an entry-level truck driver. We also are using AI to help with the lecture to help them pass their 4 written tests that are required. We have dash cams in the trucks now. The instructors have body cams. We've also gone completely digital with our grade card. So each day of the grade card is a separate page. So you can imagine if you have 16 days, it's going to be a very thick book. You have a class of 12, you're carrying the Bible with you. It's all digital now. The instructors carry an iPad. We can see at any point in time how that student's doing. If they miss time, if they're struggling, if they're doing great. So it gives us easier, quicker access. We went from having 3 trucks when I first started here 13 years ago. We have 15 trucks now. We also have automatics because some people just can't get the hang of shifting. We prefer to teach in a manual because then there's no restrictions on their CDL. But if they just can't get the hang of shifting, they can go in an automatic. They can practice in a manual, and once they get pretty proficient, they can go to DPS, pay a few dollars, and have that restriction removed. People have it a lot easier than we did back then. We had Microsoft Streets and Trips. And Microsoft Streets and Trips is for your vehicle and my vehicle. So there was a lot of phone calls, sometimes from a payphone, because there weren't cell phones either, to ask the people how you got to your location. Because not all routes are truck routes. Not all bridges are made for you. So now they have actual trucking apps and software that show you correct truck routes, the bridge heights, where there's even an app for where there are parking spots to park overnight. I mean, it's amazing how we've come so far. It's one of the few careers where it doesn't matter what your gender is, you'll make the same amount of money for the same job. It's also a career where you can be in class for 5 weeks, unless you take the night course, then it's 2 months, and you start out $38,000 to $58,000 a year. You could stay local. You could drive a trash truck if you so chose. You could do sand and gravel here locally. You can go in the oil field. You can go over the road with a box truck, a refrigerated trailer, a tanker, a flatbed. There are so many opportunities. Now, the ones that are going to pay the best is the flatbed, because you do have to strap and tarp, and you get paid to do that because it's extra work. Tanker, that'll pay better because you have to have a hazmat and tanker endorsement on your CDL. So those are the better paying jobs. But the possibilities are endless. So get into the industry, find out what you want to do, what kind of truck you want, and yes, you can be an independent contractor. You can choose to go with a company and sign on with them, Or you can choose to lease on to a company that only has owner-operators, choose your own loads. You could even start your own trucking company. Some say that our program is difficult. Yes, it is. It's not for everybody. But when you leave here with a CDL, you're not going to be standing unaware. You're going to know what you're doing.